some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. They have a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to do, and they've gotten good looks, you know. So that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe they can come up with something to get them an easy one. Maybe get to the line.
Yeah, a three-point play.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Williams. He's gone 1-of-1 in the game so far from the line.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Williams drops them both.
Puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pretty lopsided game through the first half. Knicks out front, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. New York holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, when you look at the opponent field goal percentage, that tells the whole story. They gave them way too many good looks. When they come out of the break, they got to play way tougher. Get those hands up, get in your opponent's face, do something.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Over the last month, how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. 12th in free throw percentage.
Right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Knicks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. First one falls for. So after making the first, he goes one foul on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
First personal foul. At the line for your Knicks. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Contact right there.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And he knocks down the first one. Denver making a switch here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2.
You factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.